subscribe, all that good stuff. And now, enjoy the stream from Darklycan81. Z out.
Jesus Christ, Chris. That's an improvement, a big improvement. Can you actually see what you're doing in that thing?
I hope so. So let's see, we've got Mr. Blobby, a Pokemon Ball, Power Ranger Megazord, a Morpher, 6 cans of Prime, a Doctor Who TARDIS, a games controller. Baz, what do you think that bottom right thing is?
Looks like Lego blocks.
The only one I can't work out.
It more looks like from in Duplo blocks than fucking Lego blocks.
Chris, you're on mute.
Your mic's not working, mate. This is from.
There's also a whirring noise. But there you go.
I wondered what that buzzing noise was before we went live.
Well, this is the Grinch playing up, not all of us. And Baz has got a Merry Christmas sign out as well.
I did put some Christmas lights. I've not even put the lights on yet, to be honest. There you go. Now they're on. So how are we, Dave? It's been a while since we've done one of these.
Still go round in circles, still getting used to a few bits.
Right, can you hear me now?
Yes.
There we go. Yeah, so I have a new microphone, which is this thing here. It's wireless, and I think it's died. So I think I need to charge it. But trying to plug my other microphone in, with furry hands, was not fun. But
At least it's one of us.
This is the new background for when I do my podcast.
Nice.
I'm going to throw in some more bits onto the shelves, every now and again, and then at Christmas and Halloween and stuff, I'll decorate it all.
So what's the brick block thingy-majig next to your
It's meant to be Lego. But
you can put a Lego sign there. That's it. You know.
Well, I was trying to think of something that would fit in with the gap of the shelves. But yeah, no, I've got Prime, I've got Power Rangers, I've got Mr. Blobby, I've got the TARDIS. What more do I need?
So I'm assuming you're going to start collecting Doctor Who shit then?
I do want the sonic screwdrivers.
Yeah, you did say that last year. So basically, your 2024 goal is sonic screwdrivers.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a TARDIS as well, throw in the TARDIS.
Well, to be honest, Chris, if you go to the Comic Cons or conventions, they're always there. It's just finding the right price. Or go to your car boots.
The one I went to in Reading in November, they had tons of Doctor Who stuff, and I just didn't have a lot of money on me, so...
Sorted.
My main priority was getting all my autographs and photo ops that I wanted, so...
Yeah. Nice one. Any other goals for 2024, Mr. Peaky Grinch?
More content. I've made a decision about my gaming live streams that they're no longer be on Twitch. They'll no longer be on YouTube. They're going on to Twitch. So I'll be once again live streaming back on Twitch, and then the VODs I'll upload the videos to YouTube anyway. Because my game streams on YouTube worked better as videos and not as live streams.
Understandable.
So I enjoy live streaming, so I'm just gonna do the streams on Twitch and upload them as a video on YouTube.
Nice one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Come on then, Darky. Anything for 2024?
Well, I'm in the middle of trying to sort this room out so I could actually do a proper toy tour. I want to do one. I've not done one for last year. So I'm trying to get this place off sort of do it, and just watch it for a room tour.
Yeah, I'm gonna do one. Probably like the first couple of days into the new year. I'm gonna record on the next couple of days and get it out, ready to go live. And then at the beginning of 2024, of just kind of like where my collection sits at the beginning of the year.
Your room's quite changed quite a lot since you're doing your live streams. I've been watching you.
Yeah.
You used to have like a Lego wall, Power Ranger wall. You used to have your Red Ranger and Blue Rangers on your shelves in your background.
Well, I've still got all of that. I've just changed things around and changed how I've got stuff displayed, and I've put new shelving up for my Ranger figures, and I'm hopefully potentially going to do the same thing with the Megazords. I'm not quite sure yet. Just so I want to be able to fit more Megazords out, 'cause I'm running out of space for them all. So
That's normal.
yeah, the Lego is going to change as well. I'm thinking about stopping with the Lego, to be honest. It's just getting too expensive.
Yeah. It's worth it in the long run, but yes, it's quite a high commodity. Chris, just before we carry on with Lego, I seen must have been a 3 or 4 foot Avengers Tower. Is that coming out?
It's out.
Is it? How tall is it?
About 3 foot.
Jesus. And how big was the old one?
Not that big. Like, they've done quite a few Avengers Towers before, but they haven't been anywhere near that scale.
Jesus.
Maybe about not even a foot, I don't think, or maybe just over a foot.
Did you know they like a knockoff version of the tower that was bigger than the one that Lego actually?
Yeah, there's a knockoff one that's bigger than the actual Lego one, but now this Lego one is the tallest. Yeah, that's probably going to be my last Lego set I get for a good while. I want to grab that as my last set.
I know I spotted the Optimus Prime for about 60 quid the other day, and that's about it.
Yeah,
I think I told Baz, and Baz said, "How much?" Yeah, don't ask.
I'm on the fence about the Avengers Tower. I don't know if I want to grab that as my final set or just not grab it, because I'm stopping with the Lego City. I'm not going to get anything more for the Lego City. So,
if you're an Avenger person and it's the key element for the whole surprise, then yes, it's worth it. If you don't like Avengers, it's walk away.
I want it because it'll go with the Sanctum Sanctorum and the Daily Bugle that I have. So it will fit in nicely with the buildings I've already got. But also, like, if I get it, it's taller than the Daily Bugle. And I've already had to get rid of shelving in that section that my Megazords are on because of how tall the Bugle is. So if I get it, I'm then going to be a little bit more short on space for more Megazords.
You've got priority one then, yeah.
In reality, the Power Rangers is more of a priority than the Lego. So
I know Darklycan wants the Snake Mountain there.
Oh, that's still on the list. I'll be on the list for next year.
We can't say the other one, can we? The Castle Grayskull.
I just need to get a bigger shelving unit so I can have all three.
One behind you?
That's what I'm saying. I need to get a bigger one than that. I'm going to have to get a big one and go right along there.
What about your bed? Scrap it to chuck your bed out and put yours there.
Like, I'll just sleep on the couch.
Hold on here.
Well, that's the plan for Christmas Day, is to actually get that castle built. So I'm home to do it in like a few hours. non-stop.
Nah, it'll probably take you 2 days.
Nah. This Chris knows once you start building, you can't film in.
Oh yeah, I'm like that when I'm building Legos. Like, as soon as I've started it, I have to finish it there and then.
Yeah.
Like I did the bugle. It took me a couple of days because I did it floor by floor. And I didn't want to do that. I wanted to carry on building it all throughout, but I couldn't. I started getting a bit of fatigue every night. Like as I was finishing a floor, I was kind of like thinking, "Oh, for God's sake!" Because the floors on the Daily Bugle, there's so many little bits you're constantly putting on, and it's literally like some of them are the 1x1 squares, and it's like I've had enough of this. Like, it's got to stop.
Is it true now the Lego where you get each segment in each bag, or is it done for you?
Don't know. I've not bought Lego for a while. The last Lego set
I remember last time I remember Christmas, talking about Christmases and Lego, I had the original pirate ship, Blackbeard's pirate ship. And that took me like 3 or 4 hours on the Christmas morning. Christmas morning took all morning to build it. I'd just about done it to clear the table for lunch.
I think the last big set I bought and built was the Sanctum Sanctorum. Like, I've bought little sets since then, but that all was like in pieces, and you had to put everything together. So I don't know.
You need to open every single bag to find the little piece you want.
Oh no, it's so they segment it into bags now. So like the first.
So it's a bit easier
pages,
to build then, quicker.
First couple of pages would be like bag 1, and then it'd be like bag 2, bag 3. Like how many? I think the new Avengers Tower has like something like 30 odd bags.
I was going to say, I think the last set that I bought was actually that Razor Crest that B&M's was selling.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know how I'm feeling with the Lego now. Trouble with the Lego is that obviously I was only really getting stuff for the city, and it had to be. I couldn't just get every single kind of like modular set they were bringing out. Like they brought a museum out and everything. I just don't think the museum would fit in with how and what my themes. Because my city is a big, like a big multiversal battle between heroes and villains from Marvel. I don't think a museum really fits in with that.
No.
So I more or less only really need Marvel type buildings that are from the like Marvel films and stuff like that. So, hi Shabby.
Hello.
So,
How are you?
I'm good, man. Yeah, it's been a while.
Oh no, don't let me cut you off. You carry on.
So yeah, like I don't really think like buildings for my Lego City really work, which is why I'm kind of stopping with the Lego at the moment. That's too much. I've still got Lightning Collection that I need to get. I've still got Megazords that I need to finish up with. So I just need to focus on all of that.
So for next year, Chris, what toy line are you going to kind of stick to then?
I'm probably going to stick to
Are you going to start a new collection?
So probably sticking with the Lightning Collection still. Keep up with the Power Rangers stuff. I'm diving into more video game figures. So I've got like the Apex Legends figures. I've got a Call of Duty figure now. Like get some more of those. Get some more Ghostbusters stuff.
The best place to go for the Ghostbusters stuff now is Game, because Game have got a lot of the.
I don't have a game. I don't have a game.
Get them online because they were selling the Afterlife ones for like between 9 to 11 quid for some of them.
And then obviously pick up some Doctor Who sonic screwdrivers and stuff. Like I don't want to dive into the figures of Doctor Who because there's just too many out there now. So I might just stick with like I might get a couple of the TARDISes. Like if I can get each one of the Doctor's TARDISes of like the ones they've done, and then get some.
B&M's the probably best place for that then. But if B&M still does them, you get a TARDIS and the figure to go with the TARDIS.
Yeah,
Right.
that's the only time I'll probably get a figure, is I can stick the figure with that TARDIS. So like
Yeah.
that Doctor's TARDIS.
I know
type thing.
B&M's got that new line out.
I do have a B&M down. I have a B&M now, so
well, they've got some of the sets reduced to 14 quid in there. When they're
Well, our B&M's, according to that, is like a Ross place for a shabby in America, I think.
Yeah.
I describe B&M.
Yeah, more or less. Ross is awesome. Ross is throwing stuff out, man. You've got TVC, the exclusive boxes for $5.99, and you've got I just bought a Black Series, a Soul Cream. I've already got it, but it was $4.99, a fiver. So that was it. So I mean, Jurassic World's in there. They've got bloody all sorts in there. Anyway, how are you? Merry Christmas, everybody. I'd want you to come in. I'm on it. Look at me. I'm covered in paint. I'm still painting. Look at my arms and stuff. So I'm only here for about 10, 15 minutes, but I want you to come in and wish you all Merry Christmas. So it's just a nightmare this time of year for me, because it's, like I said, I'm inundated with, everyone wants stuff now, you know what I mean? And with having my own business, a nightmare to get stuff done. But I want you to come in and say hello. I haven't spoken to Dave or Peaky for ages, so.
No, I know. It's been a while, Shab. But I'll have to get you on
mate.
the channel. In the new year, I'll have to get you on the channel.
Yeah, definitely. Are you all ready for Christmas? Is everybody ready for it? Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Are you not ready, Jay? I've been ready since September. I love it. I
was finished last week.
I'm literally wrapping presents up at the same time.
Yeah. No, I'm all for it. It's nice. It's nice as well, because I love this time of year. And it's not necessarily because of the kids. I just really like it. So yeah, it's awesome. I could feel like the time.
Hey,
I like it.
Yeah, but is anything different happen in America, like Christmas, or is it the same thing?
I'm growing this out to have a mullet.
Oh yeah,
crazy. Yeah, over in America, does Christmas change over there, or is it still the same as over here?
No, it's massive. It's massive over here. It's the same thing, but times the consuming and times the food, and times by about 1,000. They're just crazy over here. But the nicest thing, what they do, I've got to be honest, living in both countries, everything's on sale and on bargains now, before Christmas, not after Christmas. So really, there's no such thing as a January sale. You know, it's like I've said, and it's. You're all on social media. You've seen it, Ross, Marshalls, Ollie's. Everything's like $5, $6, and it's great, especially for us toy collectors. You know, but
I popped on a Thousand Ghosts stream the other night there, and when some of the stuff that he got, it's crazy prices, man. Especially for that Black Panther helmet.
It's just I mean, Ollie's has got an aisle, and the nicest thing about Ollie's as well, what it is for me is we always talk about nostalgia. We always talk about what it was like when we were all kids, and you know, the toy rooms was massive and it's rows and rows of figures and all that. Well, that's what Ollie's still is. It's got rows and rows of Marvel Legends, you know, like 10 on a row, 20 down, and it makes you feel like a kid, to be honest. But yeah, I love it. I've put loads away for Christmas. So my video is going to be like a bargain Christmas. Do you know what I mean? Showing all the bargains I got. You know, you're buying I just got the DC McFarlane Batman, the Villain's Lair, for $15. It was $35, $15. It's just stuff like that they're just giving away over here. You know, it's brilliant. I love it.
It's just like Ghostway and showed a Spawn figure off, and it's in one of the big boxes.
Yeah.
It's in your TK Maxx for 35 quid, and he picked up for $4.99.
In Ross, they're $4.99. All Spawn figures are in Ross. The only thing I haven't seen, I've seen TVC in Ross, GI Joe's in Ross, and we're all talking $5, $6. That's it. I mean, Black Series in Ross, Transformers. I got a Legacy Transformer that was $56 at $15. That was it. So it's just a great place. But it's not just.
You also get like Power Rangers in there, don't you, for like $4 or $5, don't you?
They had a big sword. I'm not a Power Rangers thing, but I can tell you about this sword. It was like a big luminous green sword. It was huge. It was $7.99 from like $50.99. $7.99. It was in a big. Do you know what it is, Peaky? It's like a big cardboard box, big sword.
I know. It's from Dino Fury. It's the Dino Fury sword, Chris. It's the one that it's the one that the Entertainer's selling the new.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's been great. Good, but the food and everything's over here. It's awesome. I've talking to my mum this morning. She sent mince pies and bakewells and all that. So I always look forward to my mum Claire's and our size parcel because it's all the stuff from England. But so in other words, if it was over, if the consuming over here, Dave, just to answer your question, was more expensive, then I'd probably think, oh man, it's getting a bit too much. But honestly, mate, the stuff you can, I mean, we've spent a lot of money because, like I said, there's 6 in my family, but for what you get for your money, I mean, it's just inundated, you know. And all the restaurants, what they do as well, David, is they put like Christmas sale prices on because you know you're out shopping, you'll go for something to eat. So even restaurants, we went to a restaurant last night. I put the pictures up, and
I was doing the pictures. Went out for the day with the missus.
They've knocked prices down and everything. So one thing I will say about America, especially at Christmas, is it's a very family-orientated place. You know, up here they know that you're going to spend a lot of money. You're going to go out and do this and do that. So yeah, it's awesome. I love it.
Opposite to you then.
Well, I don't know really. I mean, the thing about it is that's one of the nicest things about us, like in a community, because we all tell each other where we find stuff and how much. Well, Baz, you do it how many times? You know, you'll go into a place, oh, I found this in B&M's, and you're the one talking about the Super 7 turtles and stuff like that, and how cheap they were and all that. But we share it with each other. So in a way, it's kind of nice that, you know, you're not going out and forking out 50 when Baz or Peaky or David's told you can get it for this price at this place. So I kind of like that.
It's usually Baz.
Yeah, it's usually Baz.
It usually is Baz, because then we always end up blaming Baz for spending more money than what we should on toys.
Yeah. So are you all coming on? And I don't want to self-promote. This is your channel, Baz, but are you all coming on ZSR tomorrow as well?
I'm not on the picture, so I don't know. These two are on the picture, but I'm not on the picture.
It's funny, that picture, right?
I'm not on the picture. These two are on the picture, but I'm not, so I don't know.
I'll tell you what that picture was, right? So I said to our side, I sent a picture of side and said, will you just put as many people as you can on? And our side said, well, I've only got a couple. I said, don't worry about it. I thought no one's going to be bothered. We're just going to fill it up with pictures that side can find. The amount of people that got in touch with me, Shabby, I'm not on the picture. And I'm like, it's not. It's not.
No, perfectly, Shabby. I'm going down to our mum's tomorrow for Christmas.
Oh, yeah. Where's that? Where's your mum live, pal?
She's only 5-10 miles down the road, but
what, you're going for Christmas?
There's a few other bits on. I'll probably try and watch it and see what I can do.
Yeah. Oh no. Also, I wish everybody a Merry Christmas. I know Baz is going through it at the moment, so I wish you and your mum and your family and all of you a Merry Christmas.
What time is it for us, Chab?
It's 8 o'clock. It starts at 8, so we're going on a bit. So I don't know what time it's going to fit. It depends who comes in, but usually it's a tradition. It's our 4th traditional Christmas now. That we've done it for 4 years in a row. And usually we get a lot of people in, but it won't be the same without you three. So I hope you pop. It's only 5-10 minutes, so just pop in, tell us what you're getting for Christmas, that kind of thing.
I'll try and pop in because I'm doing a movie night in my Discord tomorrow night at 8. We're watching Die Hard. So
Die Hard's Christmas movie.
I put a poll out for Christmas films, and everyone voted for Die Hard. So I was like. Yeah.
Die Hard's also, though, isn't it? It is a Christmas movie. It's funny, I was going through TikTok and I saw Bruce Willis say it's not a Christmas movie, and I'm like, but it kind of is. He released it.
It's set at Christmas, and that's it.
It's set at Christmas.
Yeah.
It's set at a Christmas party, and that's it. That's all we care.
Can I just ask a question? What's that behind you, that big turtle thing, David?
It's the Mutant Mayhem cardboard cutout for the shop display.
It's awesome. Look at that. Looks massive.
It's a full window shop display. That's just the back wall.
It's a great. I've not bought any of that. Rob Retro sent me a couple of the retro Turtles ones, but I tell you what, that toy line, that Mutant Mayhem toy line, the film was brilliant. I loved it, and I think the toy line is a proper toy line, isn't it? You got play sets, you got vehicles, you got figures. I think it's awesome. It's a great. Toy
one of the like you get the official shop displays like Walmart or Target.
Yeah,
but like a big window display. It's one of the window displays. One of the shops over here.
It looks brilliant.
But I asked the Baz, he said, what do you want to put up? He said, do you want me to put wrestling or turtles? We put turtles up.
Yeah, I think it looks fantastic. Yes, mate.
I met Paul Blake.
Oh, that's awesome.
Who he graciously signed my Greedo.
That is brilliant. Oh, where did you meet him? Where were you?
a comic convention, literally like down the road from me in last month.
Awesome.
But I also met Brian Blessed.
Oh yeah.
Did you go, Gordon's alive?
He signed my Flash Gordon DVD and he put Gordon's alive on it. And I met Chris Barry from Red Dwarf.
No way, look at that. Oh, he's aged a bit, hasn't he?
He has, hasn't he?
That's brilliant, man. Oh, that sounds like a good do.
I've got a signed picture of Chris Barry up there on my wall.
Oh, man, that was awesome. Was it a big do? Was it a big event or
No, it was only a small-time con.
See, I prefer the small ones. I like the smallish ones.
Yeah, it was brilliant. I've actually reached out to another convention down in Portsmouth next year to see if I can get hold of like a creator pass to be able to obviously like get in for free or at least get in for like a knockdown price. But I've spoken to the PR team and I've asked if they want any additional help with filming or promoting. So,
brilliant.
I was like, I'm more than happy to come down like the day before and get some like photos and some like B-roll footage for your socials and everything for you. So,
what good idea! That's awesome news.
Hopefully, going to be working with them.
Brilliant. Well, it's a good thing as well that to start off with, and there's more experience after that, eh? So yeah, that'd be brilliant.
But that and 9 times out of 10, when you offer to work with the cons for that kind of stuff, they get you for free.
So you'll be able to get in there, yeah, but it'll be working all day though, won't it? Filming and stuff like that. So
I'm happy to spend one day working for them, because 9 times out of 10 they'll go like, oh, if you're working for the con that day and there's guests that you want to get photos and autographs with, they'll let you go and do that. So
hey, Peaky, have you heard the myth that if you kiss girls, your teeth crack? Have you heard that? What are you laughing at, Scoobs?
It's true. It's true.
Scooby's been kissing girls, Peaky. He's been kissing them.
Shit. So does that mean after what I did on Sunday, all my teeth are gonna crack?
I'm gonna need a root canal. Oh yeah. I did. I slept like 2 hours on a cold pack. And it officially not hurting.
I was busy on Sunday snogging the new missus. So great. All my teeth.
Have you got a new missus? Oh, Christmas is in there. Oh, that's brilliant. That's awesome. Well done. Yeah. Good stuff.
Did you say you were eggnogging with the missus? Is that what, like, just drinking eggnog? Is that what?
No, snogging. Oh. Yeah, tonsil tennis.
Noggin.
Tonsil tennis.
You can't have to educate me. I don't know all this slang.
Tonsil tennis. Brilliant. So where did you meet this girl? Is she into pop culture?
No, she's not. I met her at work.
Did you? Oh, well, congratulations, buddy. That's awesome.
I work with her.
Right. And you still work with her now you're in a relationship?
Oh. Yeah. We're not telling anyone at work at the moment.
No.
We can't be bothered with it.
I was going to say something there, and my brain's just went blank.
So we know Peaky's been snogging. What?
Baz,
what have you been up to?
I've not been snogging. My snogging days are over. So.
I've been working on for something quite big. It's coming up at the end of March, end of February, March time.
Oh.
What are you working on?
I've got a big convention to go to.
Nice one.
And I've laid quite a lot of money out for it. And I've done 3 or 4 big months into this big convention. It's one of the biggest ones I'll be doing.
Try this again
next year. It's taking all my time up and everything.
That doesn't count as your new missus.
Baz wishes he could snog me.
Scoobs, you ready for Christmas?
Pretty much, yeah. We're easing into Christmas.
Oh man, I've been like this, like I just told the lads since September. I've got it bad this time because, like I said, I love Christmas every year, but this year I've got it really bad. I can't wait. You know, it's ridiculous.
When did you put your Christmas tree up again?
Well, I waited to put it up in September, but Jen said no. So I went and got it anyway because I thought I had the idea if I go and get all my trees and my decorations and leave them in the front room, she's going to say, "Oh, listen, just put them up because they're in the way." But she didn't. She told me to put them in the shed. So I put them back in the shed. Then Halloween night came out and they did it again. So 1st of November, I pulled out all my decorations. She said, "Yeah, go on, then you can put them up." So yes, so I've had them up since end of October, early November, but I've had them out since September. So
we nearly didn't have a Christmas tree this year.
that's disgusting. That's disgusting.
Well, we got it out. We got it out of the box and everything. We set it all up. It's one of those ones that has the lights already on it.
Yeah.
We plugged it in and all of the lights just blew. So and this was on the 12th, and we were just struggling to find a Christmas tree anywhere.
I wonder if Matt's got his up yet. 0 toys. I wonder if he's got it up yet.
We managed to get one. Sure.
Yeah, awesome. Right, boys.
Doesn't he put it up for 2 days?
Yeah. Yeah, he'll have put it up and then he'll take it down by the end of the night, something like that. So, but listen, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to get back to work. Like I said, I'm covered in paint. I just wanted to come on and wish you all a Merry Christmas.
See you,
if I don't see you tomorrow, all the best and all that sort of stuff. And we'll speak soon. Okay, fellas.
Yeah, see you later, Shabby. I'll send you a message in the new year.
Cheers. All the best to all of you. I'll see you soon.
Peace.
So how are we, Scuba?
Merry Christmas. I'm good. Been working in the toy room, hanging. Well, you can just see it right up there. Oh, right over the Sky Striker.
Is that the one that you posted that you put the decals and all that on?
Yeah, I made it into a Cobra F14 because I'm like, I already have a Joe one. It's kind of cooler to it to be Cobra. And then I have the Tiger Force Rattler, the Tiger Rat, shooting it down. So I just hung the missile, and then I looked at the time, and I was like, oh my god, I gotta get on.
Is that your Lego set below it? Which are like tentacles on it.
Yeah, that's the Lego table.
Okay.
Oh yeah. It needs to be cleaned up because, I do allow the kittens in here. And so they're like, woo, and they travel through it. They don't really bite any of it, but they sure knock it over. So it's maybe this holiday, it's time to, give it a little dusting and regroup.
Dusting, no. Regroup, yes.
I know dusting.
I've been doing the last few weeks is try to clean the shelves and rearrange the displays and do things about. Just try to just keep myself busy.
Yeah. Do you find you kind of get into Zen when you're redoing a shelf and
but you forget about times and it's like shit. I was meant to go and do this at this time and it's like
I know time just it has no meaning when you're doing your displays. It's like what
I do that just reorganizing my airsoft wall, and I've only got 6 guns up on that, and I'm just like,
just want them just right.
That's the thing about it is that you'll put your figures out or your vehicles, and you put them out, and you'll be like, you look back, and it's like no, you keep moving it.
You're like no, till it really catches your eye, and then 6 months later, you're like, yeah, I need to redo that. It is a fun dimension to the hobby. We don't have to leave them set in stone.
I know on the power sword.
Mm-hmm.
Red, and I had it up here, and I just learned it's like it didn't look right up there, so I put it up there, and then I'm looking at it, and I'm just like, nah, it still doesn't look right.
I'm trying to figure where to hang my lightsaber that I got. What was that? 2 years ago at Galaxy's Edge. It's like, I bought a little acrylic wall holder, a mount to hold it, but I don't know. It might go that way.
The other stuff that I've bought over the last month and a bit, and it's like, where am I going to put all this, man?
I was once again buried in Motu Origins backlog of figures, stuff that Shabby has been showing off. I'm like, oh yeah, I have that downstairs, and I'm like, well, let me get that. I mean, I had it in different spots, and once I got it all together, I'm like,
I
that's
think
a
I've
lot of
got,
boxes.
I think I've got 7 or 8 He-Man figures that are still in the box that I got back in April. I've just never
Mhm.
got to open them up and putting them on the shelf.
Yep. I just ripped into them the other day and just found them homes. A lot of those Snake Men figure, that 4-pack that they had come out with.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like my Origins, it's Eternia is gonna deliver this spring, God willing. And I feel like, as they move more stuff onto Mattel Creations for the original Origins, if it's that hard to get a hold of, it's, I'm probably going to go, you know what? I enjoy my vintage. I can find vintage a whole lot easier rather than, pre-order, it's sold out in 5 minutes.
I am looking forward to the Filmation figures.
I think those would be really cool. I mean, obviously, again, tugging at the heartstrings. Yeah.
I really like the trap jaw for that line though, because that's a nice looking trap jaw.
Mm-hmm. And they're supposed to be, available everywhere, online, in store, which is how it should be.
Yeah. I'm just hoping we get the turtle crossover with the He-Man ones.
Mm-hmm.
I've had a few shops messaging me say we're getting them in, but I don't know. I can't see them happening.
Mm-hmm.
As you say, it depends on how if folk are over here going to buy them, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Mattel's very sneaky what they bring in. They didn't bring the wrestling ones in. I thought, yes, Mattel retro the wrestling ones in. They never brought them in.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, the way these Mattel, Hasbro, the way they distribute, or if you're Hasbro, you say, nope, you're not even going to see it. You're going to have to get it from us directly in the UK. I think that's just...
If they ship worldwide, or you're allowed to get it worldwide, then yes, we'll happily do that, but it takes the fun out of hunting.
Yeah, it really does. Yep. It it makes it where it's a chore. And I know, GeForce does those awesome, 10 store hunts. And I'm like, wow, I don't have the patience for 10 stores hoping
I don't have
that
that
I
many
find
in
something.
my town.
Right? Yeah, you got...
Yeah.
I have,
PK,
nothing.
I've got to ask you early, PK, what do you think of McFarlane doing Power Ranger toys?
I'll wait to see them like physically instead of just like renders. I'd rather try and see like the possible like actual figures, but I don't think I'll dive into it. I think
You're still sticking to Bandai Megazords, and that's it.
I'm just going to stick with the Megazords and the Hasbro Lightning collection.
I'm interested to see what he does with the monsters, because I know McFarlane's good at with his designs and all that, so it'd be interesting to see what his film and version certain monsters would be. It'd be slightly darker than what you would normally get, probably.
The thing is, though, obviously, like I'm confined to one room. Like I have to sleep and have my toy collection in this one room. So
we definitely need a double bed now. So that's you can't go to a single bed.
It's a bit difficult for me to dive into all these different Power Ranger lines. So
yeah, you got to be choosy.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting the price point of it.
Yeah.
Obviously, seeing the McFarlane figures out now and staying around that $20 mark. It's like now that they're doing a Hasbro license, it's like, are they going to be like, oh, we have to sell it for $40? Sorry.
I was talking to Dave the other night about that, Scuba, and it's like Hasbro, Marvel. It'd be interesting to see how the bigger villains like Venom, Rhino, all that. It'd be interesting to see they're going to be chunky figures compared to the Hasbro ones.
Yeah.
I mean, you've seen some of the Batman villains that he does, and they're all.
Hi, Leslie.
Baz and
hello,
Kiki
guys.
and Dave.
Hey, Leslie.
How are ya?
Somebody's home from work. You got a strawberry shortcake package. So,
we got
show them your shirt. So it's it says kindness helps. And yeah, easy. Look out. This is a family show.
Look at the.
Oh, nice. Got a Grogu shirt. So we were road tripping, and she was wearing that shirt, and we had like a 6.5 hour drive, and both times we stopped at like a big gas station, fuel or a travel plaza. Leslie was getting like hit up, like, "Oh, excuse me, could you help us buy some gas and some snacks for the kids?" You know, as she's walking in. And then like the next, which was really weird. I mean, I don't know if that happens over the on your side of the pond, but around here at gas stations, you'll have people hit you up for fuel. Like,
No.
could you buy a couple gallons of, fuel? And sometimes they have a container or whatever. It's getting worse. It's really weird. But so she got approached again at our second stop, and we're walking in to use the bathroom and whatnot, grab some snacks ourselves. And she comes out of the bathroom, and I'm laughing because the last thing she said when she walked in was, "Do I have something written across my face?" I was like, "What's going on?" And I'm like, "No, it's written across your boobs. Kindness helps." And she was like, "Oh, damn." You're an easy mark with the strawberry shortcake. She's nice. We'll hit her up.
Is that the section?
So I'm like, don't wear that shirt on road trips anymore. It's not safe. Or at least cover it up when we go in. It was like you have every Tom, Dick, and Harry like, "Please, sir.
Can I have some more, please?"
Yeah.
So, Scooby, is there any toy lines or anything that you want to add to your collection for next year?
You know what? I'm into not necessarily like ginormous things, but I'm still missing a few Action Force figures that I want to have loose from that original release. Simon,
Good evening, gentlemen.
hello. How are you?
And
Just a little
Grinch.
bit, Spaz. Peaky Grinch.
That's what he wears, that going doggy. He puts that on especially for his doggy nights.
Holiday Hoobie Woody.
No, she's his new girlfriend for the weekend.
Oh yeah, who's his new girlfriend then?
We'll get Scuba finished. I don't want to cut him off.
What was your mid story?
You're a sexy one, Mr. Grinch.
Thank you.
No, I'm just, just kind of filling holes in lines. Nothing ginormous. Eternia is probably the biggest thing that I can see on the horizon that's coming. And because I've moved a lot of stuff down here, and there's more room upstairs in the bedroom where we have some like Daytolf displays and a bookshelf. I asked Leslie, pretty pleased with Sugar on top. I'm like, can I maybe put the Eternia towers up here, the new ones? And she was like, that'd be kind of cool. So we'll see.
But she's got a little black book, Pete, full of favours that you owe her. Right.
Exactly. She's like,
and then if you say no, she'll pull a book out. Oi, favour number 56. Remember when I did this?
Be like, you're right. I'm sorry. I'll go do that now. We're empty nesting. We're wild and crazy here,
Told toothache, Pete, knocks the hell out of you, doesn't it? Especially this time of year when the cold gets in it as well. You're like, nothing.
Yeah, I was, it had breathed in some cold air on it, and I was like, no.
Nothing worse.
Yep. So then I met Leslie for lunch, and half my face was still numb, which was good because I was able to eat. We got ramen, so I was more like, on this side. But then the numb wore off as I got home, and I'm like, I feel like I've been punched in the face.
Awful, isn't it? At least you got in. You're lucky to get in.
Really? Yeah. Very lucky. Thankful.
Yeah, Dennis over here. Like, I don't know if you guys, you three know that like dentists over here are really difficult to get into, especially trying to get hold of NHS dentists.
Oh, I'm private, mate, because I've no choice.
Yeah, they're all going. All the dentists are more or less going private now.
Interesting. I mean, that's all we have over here, and it's still tough to get in. They'll
And expensive.
Yes.
Oh, it's expensive, yeah. Jesus,
Yeah.
it's expensive, yeah. I've got 2 missing here, and I thought, oh, I've looked at them screwing implants. I thought, I'll just get them filled in. You know, it's like you just do. Well, they're £850 a tooth.
Yeah.
What?
I've got 2
Wow.
missing. I've got 1 missing each side. 2
Yeah.
of my bottom molars are gone. And I was like, do I get them filled? And I was like, actually, there's no point. No one really sees them. No one can tell that I've got 2 teeth missing.
Right.
Yeah.
So if it was
Well,
any
I mean,
like,
no rush,
if it
but
was
eventually
any-
I'll have them filled in. But at that sort of money, I'm like, whoa,
yeah. If it
I've
was
got
like
Marvel
any
Legends
of
to buy.
if it was any
Right.
of
Can't be 1,600 pounds on teeth. No, I've got
if it was
pre-ordered.
ones, if it was any of the ones that like can actually be physically seen, like visibly seen,
Yeah.
then yeah, I probably would think about it because don't want people seeing your gaps. So like, yeah, no,
That's what she said. That's what she said. Hello.
I'm not paying that much. That's my whole paycheck. Yes, that's my whole monthly paycheck on just 1 tooth.
Yep.
Oh, I do.
It's actually funny you mentioned Marvel Legends side because from yesterday and the day, I've actually picked up 3 new Marvel Legends from B&M's, and it's quite weird because B&M's has never done Marvel Legends.
I saw your picture today, and I was like, Marvel Legends, B&M.
Marvel,
Yeah, I was like, huh?
Titan figures or like the ones for the kids. You never, or they have done they do the retro ones, but nothing. So I ended up picking up Doctor Strange. I don't know. Let's see if I can remember how to do this because it's been a while.
No,
He took himself out.
I don't think so, man. See you later, man. Thanks for joining.
B&M's are selling these for $7.99.
Great figure, that. I love that figure.
$8. Heck yeah.
I've got to think about them translucent figures, me, though, and there seems to be a lot more like sort of coming out. I collected Star Action figures today, and I got that Invisible Woman for 11 quid.
Also picked up
Zombie Scarlet. Oh, I like that one. Hey, Jonathan, Mr. B, BGM,
and then also picked up.
Oh, classic!
Sweet.
How much you pick that up for?
They were $7.99.
B&M's.
B&M's, yeah.
Oh, I'm looking mine tomorrow.
The ones that they do half size, like some of the older waves, but when I seen those two, man, I know these are kind of new.
Because today Sylvie came through the door today because I ordered Sylvie because it was £8 online and I couldn't remember, do I have this figure? You know, sometimes you ever get that, have I got it? Have I not got it? And you can't remember if you've seen it and that's why you think you've got it. Or so I just thought today for £8, just order the thing.
Exactly.
Was the one that took you and Rick to. I just went to see what new stuff they had in because I like to go to the big Home Bargains where it's next door. And this one had that one, and then had a couple of the older Black Panther figures.
Was it you, Dave, who had that list of? It was like a hit list of what's coming in on B&M. Somebody had it, and it said that there might even be the Galactus coming on that hit list.
Huh?
150.
Somebody said like there's Galactus, and then there's the
Razor Crest,
and a few other big coming on.
But when you see things like adding Marvel Legends in, all of a sudden, then you're like, hang on a minute. Imagine if a Galactus comes in B&M.
Look at B&M's, they've got
like,
Super 70s. Anything's possible.
I will go down there. I'll go down to mine
for 150 quid. I want one.
Okay, I'll buy us all one, Pete, if they come in B&M's. Bloody hell, can you imagine it?
Yeah.
Well, because only like Marvel Legends kind of thing that I've seen is like the retros, man. They done retro line last year, and I have noticed they've got a restock of them in this year kind of thing. But when I seen the Marvel Legends, it's like, whoa, this is it's like all the toy lines that you could think about that B&M's has had in. Marvel is not their strong point. It's mostly DC.
Yeah.
kind of thing, and then all of a sudden these are now coming. So
Well, am I right? They don't really seem to have a Hasbro thing in B&M's, do they? Am I right saying that?
Hasbro's more or less home bargains. Home bargains has the Hasbro license or distribution.
And you do get the Marvel stuff in B&M's, but it's always the stuff for the kids. It's nothing really like collector,
adult collector.
Yeah. That's the thing sometimes. You go in B&M's and it is like hit and miss, isn't it? Like my own bargains, Dave, it's terrible. There's never anything in it. Do you know what I mean? It's just terrible.
We've never had the turtle figures in at all.
Get them a crick of the whip. Said send Blackpool some decent stuff. For Christ's sake.
What I work in is absolutely dog awful.
So's ours, pigs. All we get is like Harry Potter Lego or something. I mean, jigsaw puzzles, and I'm like,
yeah,
where's all them figures at Basgots and stuff and all that and everything?
Tell you what, the only Lego set we sell is the 2 Minecraft Lego sets I own, which is the Mushroom House and the fucking Fox House. That's the only 2 Lego sets we ever seem to get in.
I'm glad you pulled me up on that, Peaks, because you said something before which I quite disagree with. So it's a bit of a. You said that you're going off Lego in a point off because it's getting too expensive. But what makes you say that, considering that Lego for me is only as expensive as everything else, unless you're buying the big sets?
It's the big sets that I collect. That's the thing, like, because obviously,
is it the price of that Avengers tower that's put you off?
Yeah, more or less.
I thought so, yeah.
It just seems like those modular buildings are just going higher and higher up in price.
Yeah. I thought that this year when that Batmobile came out. Normally Batmobiles are $34.99 normally, but this came out at $47, and I was like, hang on a minute. This is like, you know, normally it did go back down, don't get me wrong, because I think a lot of people thought, I'm not paying that for that. But I've noticed with these modular sets and everything, like you're saying, they keep creeping up and up. It's like some of them are almost £50 dearer now in value. And you're like, I do get it for that, but
the fact that Lego even reduces in price in your country is mind-blowing, because that never happens here. Like, you go into Target, it's always that price. You're not going to see that on clearance or down $10. They might throw you a bone, you know, for a $5 coupon if you spend $100.
So why is that big then? Why do you not? Like I was going after that Preservance Rover, and it was 90 quid when it first came out. And I said to myself, I'm not buying that £90 because I know I'll come back here within 4 weeks. It's going to be 70, 50, 60. Went back in 4 weeks later, £66. Went into Smith's over this weekend. Now it's 60 for £59.99 from £90. So I was just dropping price.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so the new Avengers Tower is $429.99.
Oh, ow!
Right, the Natural History Museum.
How many pieces is that?
So the Avengers Tower is 5,201.
Damn,
less than £1 a bit.
Discount that low.
The Natural History Museum is $259.99, and that's 4,000 pieces.
I was just like
buy 2 of them for the price of a Journey of Playset, can't you?
Yeah.
I was just like the Havoc stuff when it came out, man. It was 70 odd quid, and then I got it last month. The beginning of last month, I got it for 20 quid.
Well, Peaky Marvel's or Lego's got to pay their pound of flesh to Hasbro. I mean Disney. Yeah.
And maybe, Pete, that's where the problem lies. It seems to be that extra price that they have to pay this bigger for, like for your Black Series figures. They're always £10 dearer than everybody else's sort of figures. And I think Star Wars does have that kick in the arse. And Marvel license now, it's all Disney, you know.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they released the X-Jet with 3 minifigures. That's 74 quid.
Yeah.
For the jet and 3 minifigures. And if anything's gonna come of these rumors that we're getting the actual X-Men mansion with a Danger Room as well, what's that price gonna be?
Yeah, 500. I collect all Batman Legos, you know, and I did it the same when I saw that Batcave this year. It came out, I was really looking forward to it, and then when it came and it said actually it's the same Batmobile that's going to be released separately, only for a different sort of price tag of the Batmobile alone. But I did not think that Batcave was worth anywhere near 400 quid. I just thought this is not £400 worth of, you know, if it had been 250, 200, I'd have jumped on it straight away. But
I think I would have.
I just thought this is just too expensive.
No, they're just taking the piss.
Is. Yeah. It's like you take away that Batmobile and it's like a £350 playset, Pete. And when you look at it, was not worth 350 quid of Lego money. It wasn't.
No.
Is it 8 exclusive figures or something?
Well, that's the thing, Dave. But how exclusive are they when all of a sudden you start seeing them in the little packets on the front of the Lego? Like it said that Batman cave was released with that official Batman Lego, and this month in the Lego magazine, it's that Batman Lego. So I've got the Batmobile already. I've took the exclusive Lego man of it out already. So again, where did that Batcave justify 400 quid? It's bizarre to me. So I do get it, Peaks. Yeah, I do get it.
Yeah.
It's like them big sets like the Millennium Falcon. I love that, but I'm like 700 quid. I mean, don't get me wrong. When that retires and all that, it's double the money. We all know that.
Oh, yeah. And
but it's the sake of like 800 quid, 700 odd pounds to pay out for that one Lego set. Do you know, it's like...
But it's like the Ghostbusters Firehouse. Like, you look at that now, and it's like nearly over £1,000. And it's like, fucking hell. Like,
it's simply amazing. Like, if you didn't, do any kind of stock investments, you just like stockpiled Lego and kept it in the box, which I think Jeff Barker knows a guy that's what he had. He has like sheds full of it. Like, it's all cataloged and what that's worth, on the open market, all those retired sets. Insane. And
you're a Lego fan yourself, Pete. You've got enough sets, haven't you? You're a fan of Lego, Space Lego, and
looking up what some of these older sets go for. Yeah, that I've got, loose built. It's like, what?
You do, yeah.
I'm like, I should have bought two.
Dave was talking about this last week, Scuba. Is that I picked up the 2005 King Kong playset, and it is complete. But there was an extra 2 figures in the bag that I got it with.
Okay, cool.
And I thought it was just a knockoff T-Rex.
Right.
Dave says, check the bottom. I'll say Kong on it. It's like that. He goes, go and do my favorite. Go online and go and Google it. And when I seen the price of that thing, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That was loose.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Because it's like got the gimmick that it's got strings that come out, so when you press the button, it kind of collapses.
And
then you take
Remember the original Woody from Toy Story?
Yeah.
Wind it up. It's like that.
Okay.
I seen the price of that, and I was like, I thought he was just winding him up, and I was like, Jesus Christ, man, for a little thing like that. One of the original. There's one of the skull crawlers in that as well. I mean, that was going for like 60, 70 quid just for a small thing about that size. It's mental.
Even just the old space Lego, like 70s, early 80s space Lego, just pieces, like the white space Lego flag that I've got, and it's just in with all the other bits. I mean, just what that thing sells for. It's like,
but that set that was re-released and it came out at 90 quid. Remember the old Lego set? Then they re-released it as a special edition. That's still 90 quid. That is one thing that has not gone down in price. Now there is talk that gets retired after Christmas, so it still might be just worth picking up at that price anyway. Because I put that off. I'm thinking I'll get that. It'll come down to 16, but it never did. It stayed at $89.99.
Yeah, we're stuck at 99.
Yeah, it never changed the price of that thing. I suppose some things like that don't, because they know, again, it's only filling up a bag full of spare bits that they've got, but it makes this thing, doesn't it? So clever, but dear.
Peaky Grinch. Mr. Peaky Grinch, thanks for coming on. Thanks for jumping on. You said you'll be about an hour.
I mean, I can stay on longer if need be. I was going to be jumping on another stream afterwards, but that's been cancelled. So I'm more than happy to stay on if that's have me on for longer.
He's a mover and the shaker. He's got multiple engagements.
Yeah.
How's your gaming streaming going, Pete? How's it going and all that and everything?
Yeah, no. So I've made a couple of decisions with the channel for next year. Right, I'm going to be continuing with the Peaky podcast. So That's going to
Cool.
be going. I've kind of made a little like background display for that as well. So it's
Next
not
time you
just...
do your GTA one, give me a bell. I'm a legend on GTA. A legend.
So,
and nobody plays it with me. It makes me so mad to do all these gaming streams. I'm like, let's get on GTA, but it's like, no. I'm like, oh,
so
just
the next
don't want to come
GTA,
last.
next time I play GTA for content is probably going to be when GTA 6 comes out.
2 years yet, sunshine for that. I'll be an
Yeah,
old
that's
man
fine.
by then. I'll be too old for that business. 2
But
years.
no, the game live streams aren't going to be on YouTube anymore. I'm moving them back over to Twitch, which is where
Oh, yeah.
I began anyway.
Mhm.
It's because the live streams don't do well on YouTube. They do better as a normal video. So I'm going to keep that format of I'll do a live stream of a game on Twitch. I'll download the video and then just upload it onto YouTube as a normal video.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Whether that means like I'll cut it into like a couple of parts or I just fully upload the whole stream,
Mhm.
then you know, I'm just trying to think of best ways for content now and tidy bits up and make slight adjustments. Like I was writing down a couple of weeks ago my plan for 2024 for like what I want to do with my content and the channel, and I think I'm putting too much on my plate.
Yeah.
I've got so much, like I'm bringing so much new, like so many new series and like playlists are coming back. I want to do more interview videos with people. I want to do more experiments. I've done my experiments with the food dehydrator, but I want to do proper science experiments on the channel. I have a
Cool.
lab
Like
coat hung
Mr.
up on my-
Wizard.
I have a lab coat hung up on my door
He's
for
going
no
to blow
reason.
himself up in it. He's going to blow himself up live online. I can just see it coming now. And this bit goes in here, and then the next thing.
Or like a big foam bomb.
Like, you know, more food experiments. More. I'm already planning the next charity stream, which is going to be in March.
Oh no, not hot peppers again.
No, I'm doing something different.
Okay.
There will
Which will
be.
go live this time on YouTube.
So I will say this: the last charity stream I'd done a couple of months ago, I had no incentives for like if people donated a certain amount, I would do something. I had none of that. I wanted to try something different. But this one I'm planning, I am bringing incentives back into it, and some of the stuff that I've got planned.
No bodily harm, I hope.
Maybe.
Peaky's just said it here. PGM has just put like make a real woman Peaky. That's science. That's how he got his Neil Goofend, innit? He's been mixing up like weird science.
Weird science.
And he pressed that
wearing a
button,
bra on his head.
No, I'm going to be eating foods that I probably shouldn't eat.
Like what?
Fish eyeballs. I'm going to try and get hold of Rocky Mountain oysters. Scuba Pete.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to try and get hold of some of them.
That takes some balls to eat those.
Yeah, oh, it does.
When you watch I'm a Celebrity and they put that fish eye in the mouth, and it's always that crack first when you hear that crunch. That of the eyelid.
Basically, that's what I'm going to be doing. That's what I'm going to be doing, Si. I'm going to be grabbing stuff for like Bush Tucker Trials.
Oh, never.
You're going like haggis and tripe and.
I want to get hold of what's that? There's a fish in Sweden that just stinks to high heaven.
Lutefisk?
That might be it. Yeah. I want to try and get hold of that. I'm going to try and get hold of some vomit fruit.
Oh no!
Yeah, I'm going all out with it.
The other fruit, it's I think it's a Chinese fruit, but it's rank as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
smells
Is it durian or something? It's correct.
Durian, yeah.
Fermented egg, then black eggs.
Oh yeah, the 1,000-year eggs.
Oh yeah, duck eggs. I'm grabbing some of them.
Oh, pig should be
stinky tofu.
Pig's feet.
I tell you what, I bet your girlfriend won't be kissing you the next day after all that.
Probably not.
I'll tell you that.
I've actually got in contact with some local butchers and some local fishmongers on getting the stuff that I need. So I'm going to be shopping local for the stuff that I can get, and for the stuff that I can't get, I'm just going to order online.
Online.
So before
Where did you get that? Fisheyeballs.com.
I know I
Which is
showed
our
off a
sponsor.
few, I know I showed off a few Marvel figures, but has anybody actually picked up anything new before Christmas, or are you just waiting till after
Not
Christmas?
toys. I've got some books.
I am.
I know you got some books.
I've been
Hang
a
on,
bit
let me
nosy,
grab
I
them.
suppose. I've picked up that Crystar figure. I picked up the Power Princess. There's so many bargains at the moment online. I've picked up quite a few of them. I've got a great hot toy, which was a bargain. I got it for 200 quid.
That hot
Yeah.
toy is sick
You
as
Yeah,
fuck.
that was like
stole that hot toy.
470. That 470 quid to 200. And like I said, I went for the Death Trooper first. That's what I really wanted. But once I saw her at the same price, I thought, well, I'll get the Death Trooper next. I've got to get that Iron Man. It took me.
But I got. I mean, I said earlier on, I said it was there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got
There you go,
about
Baz.
7 Masters of the Universe figures to own, but I forgot. I bought these on Black Friday, so I got the
Ooh,
Oh, the Revelation.
Revelation meant to be the Darth Lundgren.
yeah, they're
Cool.
expensive. Them. I looked for the Skeletor
Yeah.
one the other night, and that was 40 quid.
And I am getting the Skeletor for my Christmas because I already know about that.
Nice.
And I also picked up Too Bad as well.
Somebody was
Oh,
on
I
about
like
that
that.
this week, wasn't they, in the chat? One of the American lads was on about it.
That's cool.
But on, I don't know what the sales were like on Amazon for you guys, Scuba, but they're selling these for like 12 quid each, so I jumped on them.
Yeah, Shabby's been tagging them, pretty regularly.
All right.
I don't
I'm back.
collect that line. I'm like, no.
Stop,
Take
Baz.
off,
Why are you
take
so
off.
greedy? It's Christmas in a few days, Baz. Why are you so greedy?
Picked up one of
Love
these
that
as
figure. Love that figure, mate. Love it. I don't think that figure got enough credit, mate, when it came out.
well. I got this from a friend from work.
Pacific Rim.
Pacific Rim. Oh, okay.
They're McFarlane, aren't they? No, NECA.
NECA.
Okay. There's a better reflect the camera from in the light.
Look like battle beasts.
Yeah.
Battle Beasts. Yep.
Hey, what's up, Cap?
Oh, that's nice. What's that? Soap.
No, it's you know the scalers that you get, the little things you can put on like your backpack and
No.
that. These are like a bigger version, but it's actually a light.
That's not Harley Quinn soap on a rope.
So I thought it was then.
You know what that would be getting used for.
Soaping where other parts shouldn't be soaping.
Soap on a rope, and that means Sai. He uses his other nickname,
I've got a
the
couple
Hand
more of
Ninja.
those pins.
Yeah, they're cool. I like that stone.
That's cool.
I love stone.
So it's just a giant pin, right?
And I've kind of dived into the Godzilla and I picked up the Space Godzilla.
Ooh.
Oh,
Shin Godzilla.
Space Godzilla.
There's a lot of Godzilla figures out, isn't it? And I'll tell you something, we talk about franchises that age and they're still going really strong. But so's Godzilla, you've got to admit, haven't you?
Yeah.
When I see all these shops and every toy online shop I go on, they're full of Godzilla stuff.
Yep.
When you think that franchise started, what, 50s, was it, 60s?
I picked up this from the charity shop.
Ooh.
I like that.
Okay, that's seriously cool.
Yeah.
Hold that up again, eh?
It's near enough complete. Only thing it's missing
Very
is
cool.
Playmobil.
it's only that bit there that's missing, so I can actually put these on.
Slick. That would make a cool Space Force custom for Action Force. Just saying.
Look at Mr. B's comment there. The Hand Ninja.
The Hand Ninja. Right?
Many a time I've been a Hand Ninja.
Just for some nostalgia, I picked up some Transformers.
Cool.
Now, see that little one, Autobots Lightning Strike? I still own that book. I still have that from being a kid. It's still here. Look at that Megatron on the back. It just makes you cry, doesn't it?
I love those hardback annuals. I've been gifted a couple Action Force ones, from
Well, every
folks.
time I find like the old annuals, I always pick them up.
Yeah, I found.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think who gave me the mask one. I can't remember, but I have
Don't
that
really pick
behind.
them up because I've still got a hell of a lot of them from being a kid, all from Trunks and
Right,
temples that do manuals.
I don't know if you've got a shop down here in Blackpool Cry, toys for £1. Not toys for
We do have, yeah.
one
We
below.
we did have. I don't know if it's still about in much someone else. But we did
these
have.
in there for £4. So I picked up some more ones to actually open them up.
I paid full price.
£12 for all three. Mint.
And then if you've been into Aldi's recently, well, from last week, they were selling these for £8 as well.
Really?
Yeah.
All them, aren't they?
So I got some. I
like an Aldi's.
I bought the full set, thanks to Dave.
Hell yeah!
In Aldi.
$8 a pop.
Aldi's are selling these for £8.
Fucking living toy nani, you.
Yeah.
I was actually this was Dave's fault because Dave told me, it's like, guess what's coming to be.
Everything's Dave's fault.
He's an enabler, toy enabler. I don't know. One day when I grow up, I want to collect modern like you and Shabby, for the deep discounts.
Like I said, Pete, what my disagreement now between collecting modern and vintage is the point of it's like them Dungeons and Dragons figures that came out this year. I have waited since 1985 for them figures. Do you know what I mean? And every year, me and my brother Rick, we've always looked for them, and we only came across statues and stuff. So sometimes you've got no choice but to wait 40 years, haven't you?
Mm-hmm. Like wow, Scoob.
And then I also picked up. I got these from that £1. So that's
Right.
stuff.
Is that the metal?
No, these I've not actually opened them up yet. I think these are like kind of hard cardboard or styrofoam.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Picked up a few.
Watched this guy on here last night that I bought the Tommy one. You know the Tommy
We're
backer
going to buy
one?
that one, Scuba.
It's beautiful.
That's
That was the
cool.
only one I wanted, and then it's like, well, I'll buy some of the ships as well.
I like they had the Reliant. That's pretty cool.
That's I didn't want to buy too much the new because you never know what folk are going to get you for Christmas.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Was Dave
Very true.
Put in all this stuff.
A wrestling ring full of
yeah,
goodness.
Oh, I can see.
Is that the Jolly Green Giant? Green Giant.
It's
It's Hulk.
Hulk. Plain gold
That's cool.
Transformer. Is it a Black Series Boba Fett or something?
Yeah.
As I.
Yep.
Vader without the helmet.
It's this huge noggin.
Mr. T.
I've been in the food.
Like,
I thought that was a post box.
yeah.
Can
What
be
is
if you
that
want.
thing? Is it Hellboy's hand?
Yeah, Hellboy.
It's, Hellboy's hand, but it's a money
Yeah,
box.
yeah. That's
But it's a little bank.
Yeah, I like that.
And then something for Shabby, filming,
Jinkies.
Jinkies.
something for Baz.
Mario.
Something for Peaky.
Nice.
Oh, these are the
Something for Baz. I think it's, I don't know.
It's Harley
Boy-
Quinn.
What is that?
Thank you.
Boy George.
I thought Madonna then.
Harley Quinn.
I'll tell
Iron
you
Man.
for you.
Something for the kids that's watching. The
That'll be
Bob
Baz and
Trump.
Pinky.
Oh,
one wrestling figure. And a white dino figure from Dino Thunder.
Oh, nice.
Thanks, Baz.
I actually went to the last boot sale last weekend. It was last weekend, and I did pick up a box for like £3 or £4. This was in it.
Cool.
Is it Zuck?
Gorn.
Yeah, go on.
This guy was in it as well.
I do good.
And there was also a Marvel Legend guy in it as well.
Crossbones, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a lot of random other bits in it. The majority was all kind of modern, but these were in there, so I don't know what these are actually, if these are off anything.
Was it like a grapple?
Yeah.
No idea.
Okay, my nephew, and I know the.
That's right. You hear it first. It's a live rummage.
That's not through the box. That's through his pants.
There's that one as well, Scuba.
It's weird. It's almost like I know it's not Rambo, but it's almost Rambo size.
I was like, I might do a Harley custom on that, maybe.
Nice.
Yeah.
She
That's a
was
perfect
in
face,
there.
isn't it, for a Harley custom, that figure?
She was in there.
Cool.
Visionary, Fortnite.
I have no idea.
Just random.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was Henry Danger.
Batman.
Bruce Wayne.
Chevy says he's heard me rummage plenty of times.
Not Doctor Who, but the other series, the dinosaur one.
Primeval.
That's it.
Oh, it was good, that show, Primeval, wasn't it? I like that.
Corbin Dallas.
Super 7.
Turtle figures.
Corbin Dallas.
Let's see.
Was that a Batman figure before that one?
Sorry?
Was that a Batman figure
Bruce
before that
Wayne
one?
from Batman Forever. Malcolm Keaton. Val Kilmer.
That one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Turtle guy. I can't remember what his name was.
Mutatoid.
There's Ben 10 stuff in here.
What is it, Dave?
Mutatoid.
Do you know what's going to happen, Baz? In 20 years from now, right, when people find stuff dead hard to get, they're going to be knocking on you. Because all these things you pick up like this,
Space
20 years
Precinct.
from now, they're going to be like rare as hell, aren't they?
There's just like modern.
Yeah.
Soldiers.
It'll be
It's
like,
not
yeah,
just that you pick up some randomly. Do you know what I mean? It's like your eye catches something, you like it, you'll pick it up.
See, the only reason I kind of picked the box up.
And he's
because
like, yeah, I got the whole box for a tenner.
£3.
Yeah, it had 50 figures in it.
the old reboot Bendy figure was in there. As I say, Robocop, Terminators, these. But the only reason I kind of picked it up was actually for these.
Mm-hmm.
Because they had is that Firestorm?
Firestar.
Firestar, yeah.
And then they had him in the Human
Human
Torch.
Torch.
And then Corbin Dallas, and then I really wanted it just for the Gorn.
Oh yeah, the Gorn's cool.
I already
Great,
have a carded
great Trek
version of that.
episode.
I already have a carded version of that, so it's just nice to have a loose one.
Mm-hmm. Heck yeah. I got the
Random figures, man. I kind of had an idea for a custom for that.
Yeah, look at the face. It's a perfect Harley face, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've seen that figure many times when I go into Smith's, and I'm like, that'd make a great Harley, then.
But that was in there as well, and I've never seen these ones. Never seen these before.
Chunky Butt.
But it's Starscream.
I'll get you, Megatron.
You know, they did a Star Trek display at a local museum, and they actually had one of the original Gorn heads from the TOS episode, the TV show, on display. It was cool.
You wouldn't be surprised if Baz had a real life dinosaur bone in his closet. It's so rare people.
Yeah. He's like, what? T-Rex rib bone? Yeah, I got it.
I'm not sure. Don't know if people actually want to see the book pickup that I got recently.
Yeah.
Go on.
Was it
Books? Sure.
Books.
Make the Grinch big.
I thought PGM, are you not coming on, PGM? I thought you was coming on.
I've been getting into a bit of reading.
Will you do that? I'll be back in a minute.
Not 50 Shades.
But no, I managed to get this for 75p.
Oh, he's going down the dark path here.
Oh no, you're going to the
Look
dark
at
side.
this.
Well, I read the back.
He's in a
and
red
it seems
room
like a-
reading a Lucifer book.
I read the back of it, and
AKA
it's
El Diablo.
it's the devil has to like live out a reasonable life on Earth. I was like, that sounds quite a good premise for a book.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
Kind of like it reminded me of the show Lucifer on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like,
I never watched it. I always wanted to get round to it, but I never got round to seeing it.
yeah,
There's so many shows.
That was
Yeah.
75p, and then I have to do this in 2 lots, but I got those,
Lee
Oh,
Child.
the child. Nice.
and then I got those ones,
Mint.
Holy
all for
cow.
11 quid.
The whole
Brilliant.
set?
So all of those Jack Reacher books, 11 quid in total.
Score. Very
There's
cool.
there's a charity shop just like dedicated on books.
Mm-hmm.
And I went in there last week because I was finishing up my Christmas shopping. I was waiting for my lift to come into town to pick me up. I was like, I'll just pop in there and see what they got. So I was having a look, and that's where I got that Lucifer book as well. And I saw on the table was just like all of these Jack Reacher books, and I was like, oh. So I had a look, and I was just looking at the prices, and they were like retail price like 10, 11 quid, our price £1 or like 2 quid. And I was like, I'm gonna take them. And I just like took all of them off the table and just walked up to the counter of them all. I was like,
What he's not saying is he was wearing his Grinch mask and he took them out of the hands of a little old lady. He's like, give me them.
no, that's not what I did. But no, I loved series 1 of Reacher on Amazon Prime, and I wanted to get the books anyway. And I was like, well, I can't beat 1 or 2 quid for a book each.
No, not at all.
And they're all in pretty good condition as well. Like they're all, reasonably. Like they're not like completely battered out of.
Yeah, you got a bunch of nice books there, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, fuck it, why not? And then
They're in pretty good nick, as the
I
kid
also
would
picked
say.
up the 1 to 5 of the Percy Jackson books for 10 quid. So that was 2 quid a book.
Yeah,
Oh,
you can beat that with the stick.
I'm just missing the last one, which was book number 6. But yeah, I've been getting into my books. I've just finished the first and second Jurassic Park novelizations.
Oh, I tell you, Crichton's Jurassic Park novel, the first one, is just amazing, isn't it? Just a great
I
book.
was reading it and I was shocked at all the differences from the film.
Yeah.
Like, so many people die in the books but don't die in the film. But also, the 2 kids, their age, they're swapped in the films. Like, in the book, the boy is older than the girl, but in the film, the girl is older than the boy.
Yeah.
And it's like, what? And I to be honest, the second one took me a really long time to get through.
There was 2 books that came out that, even though the films were box office smashes, I always believed that the books were better than the films. One was Crichton's Jurassic Park, and the other one was Peter Benchley's Jaws. Like, Jaws is a great film, it really, but the book is just out of this world.
I might have to see if I can grab that.
Oh, you'll be able to grab it in any charity shop that for £1 anywhere. But again, I would advise you to, Peaky, if you've ever seen Jaws as well, I would advise you to pick that book up because it blows Jaws away.
But yeah, no, I struggled to get through the second Jurassic Park book. Like, it was a real slow burner at start.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I ended up I stopped about 50 pages in, I went on to a short book just to kind of give myself a break. Because I went into the second one straight after I finished the first one. So I was like, maybe it's just because I've gone from one Jurassic Park to the next. I just need a small break. So I read Roald Dahl's The BFG, which is only like 200 pages.
I love that book.
But it was a short book, for I didn't want to start another long book and then go back to Jurassic Park too. So I was like, I'll just read a small
What's your
book.
favourite doll book, Peaks? What's your favourite?
Danny, Champion of the World.
Yeah, it's my brother Jay's favourite. That my favourite has got to be the Twits. I just love that
Twits
book.
is quite
It's
good.
crazy. Or George's
But-
Marvelous Medicine.
Oh yeah, I'd say I've got 3. I've got BFG, Danny, Champion of the World, and James and the Giant Peach.
All great books, aren't they? All of them.
They cost me £1 each,
Great doll books. Yeah, Twits has always been my favourite.
and they're old covers as well. They're like the originals.
The first
The
printing.
Blake drawings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm quite enjoying my little book kick at the moment. It's something nice to do in the evenings. Like if I haven't been playing the Xbox much in the evenings. I've been sat downstairs with my mum and dad reading a book.
That's just like me, Chris. I've got I ended up having to buy boxes to put my comics in. I've got 8 totes there.
Hold on a second.
You can
Yes,
take me off the big screen now, Baz.
That's
So-
all. I'll blame Super
Leave him
John.
on.
I'll blame him, and I'll blame Super John for that.
So, Peaky, do you have a nice smoking jacket and a pipe now when you go downstairs?
I don't. To be honest, I quit smoking as well.
Nice. That's fantastic.
Yeah, I quit smoking.
Good for you, man.
I can't remember how long it's been since I quit smoking.
2 months.
Probably about 2 months. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, 2. I went onto a vape for about 2 weeks, and then I just have. I've still got the vape. I just haven't fancied going near it.
I know I asked you
Excellent.
guys like what you looking forward to 2004 for next year, or what toy lines you want to get into. The one toy line I want to try and get a little bit more of is classified.
Okay, yeah, the bigger Joes.
There is a couple I really want to try and get my hands on.
Which one's you after?
I want the twins.
Ah, yes, Tomax and Samat.
I want those two, and I want another bat.
Mm-hmm.
I know I picked up the Super 7 version, but I think because I've picked up that Super 7 version, I want another. I want a standard one because they're not in scale with the. I mean, I've got the original Roadblock that come out in the first wave with the big, massive, weird-looking bazooka, and I've got a couple of classified figures for the Snake Eyes movie that they did.
Mm-hmm.
I want to try and get some more of the other characters. I
Yeah, kind of pick and choose.
I prefer want to get the Cobra because there's a lot of the Cobra characters are really nice. There's a couple Joes I want to get as well. I want to get what's his name again? Is it Rock and Roll?
Uh-huh.
I want to get him.
Yeah, I know some of the guys are finding like Crimson Guards for cheap at Ollie's, and
see that. So see when you watch the videos where folk doing like the Ross runs and
yeah,
man, you get jealous. It's like, damn.
yeah. What was that? Super awesome. He posted like he found 2 Croc Masters at a Ross, I think it was. So yeah, it's crazy. But awesome.
I popped on the Ghost live stream the other night there when he was showing off what he picked up. And he picked up one of the Halo Mantis things. I've been looking for that over here, but I can't get that for under 80 quid. That thing is so expensive. It's like, I found it for a tenner. It's like, you jammy bucket. I probably will eventually show up over here, but man, online, the cheapest I can get that thing is like 80 quid. I ain't paying 80 quid for something that was only like a £40 toilet
Yeah, to
one.
start with. Yeah.
I want to try and get some more normal Joes as well, the 3 3/4-inch Joes, and I want to try and get some more Action Force because a certain person got me back into it.
I haven't even bothered looking. That business is just too vast. G.I. Joe is like, where do you start? What do you buy? It's never ending. Just couldn't start.
Most Joe collectors put a fence on it, with years, like 82 to 89 or 88.
But it doesn't bother me though, Pete, because I can admire yours and Jeff's and Chad's and everybody else's Joe's collection. I can go, look at that. That's like when Jeff goes around his room and you do yours and all that Joe stuff. That's good enough for me. I don't have to then feel like I have to get it all in. It's too much of it.
Yeah, it's so vast. In fact, this was one of the last. This is Sergeant Savage, so this is where Joe could have headed towards the end of the line. And the figure's a lot larger too. So
they're like 7 inches, weren't they, or 6 inches, weren't they?
Yeah, they're I don't know, about 5.5. Where's the camera? There we go. Yep, significantly larger than your 3 3/4, but. I blame Chad for wanting to get the Warhawk. So, yeah. And it is motorized, so you can put batteries in it, and the propeller spins, which is pretty cool.
That is cool, yeah.
But I'm going to hang it up on the ceiling. Has Jeff got that? I don't know if he does or not. He should. For all I
was going to say, because it's actually right up his street, something like that.
Yeah, totally. But
yeah, nice.
Joe is so wide and vast that it's
I just wouldn't know where to start. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have picked up Joe figures over there. I mean, I've never seen that Snake Eye film, but I've got them 4 Snake Eye figures, and Dave got me the Kido one because I just like them figures. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, they look good.
I picked up the Baroness. I picked up the Cover Girl.
You have the Dragonfly coming.
I did, but I cancelled it.
Oh, you did? Okay.
It was a week before we were going to Dublin. 2 weeks before, 2 weeks after that, Dublin popped up, and I thought to myself, I've got carried away here. I've put 250 quid down for something I don't collect. I've got into the G.I. Joe swing of it all, and I saw that ASLab, and I've missed out on a few of them, and I went, I'm going to book it. But then 2 weeks later, we found out we were going to Dublin, so I pulled the money out, went to Dublin instead, and woke up basically to myself, Pete, like, don't let that happen to yourself again. I got swept away with it all, and I don't collect G.I. Joe. I don't collect 3.75. I don't anything, and I did.
That's what Luke Reynolds said until he does. I'm not collecting G.I. Joe. Okay, just the figs, no vehicle, Scuba, absolutely no. And I just laughed.
I actually bought a couple of these because these were really cheap.
The amps,
little mech.
It's from the Avatar, because the idea is that when I seen them, I was like, oh, I've got the small, like, standard.
Yeah, really like the little, like, mask size.
Yeah, and I thought, I says, oh, that might be good, but, because you do get, like, the little guy with it. But it's half the idea that I had. It was going to, because you know how in the G.I. Joe they did have, like, mechs. On the toy. I was actually going to paint that one bow and give that to the Cobra Commander, but it's too big for it.
What's the toy world like in Italy then, Dave? What's the because to me there always seems to be a lot of like Italian rare Star Wars figures, and there seem to be a lot of like Master of the Universe Italian figures. Sometimes like so.
Old stuff and vintage stuff is really cheap. But newer stuff is really, really expensive. Like the new turtle figures behind me, or the boards were like £20 a figure. I know Leicester Vintage Toys picked up the original Big Jim Battle Cat.
Yep.
The original one with the cage for like €180 and that sort of stuff.
Oh, nice.
Sorry, Pete, I just noticed you were at
the bottom. Pete.
Hey, sorry, caught me looking at my my messages. Merry Christmas.
Merry
Merry
Christmas, dude.
Christmas.
Well,
So what did you buy, Dave? Did you pick anything up while you were there, or? Well, I say that to you. You probably bought something every day, knowing you.
yeah, I put quite a lot of videos out. It's all on the videos. The last couple of videos booked up, but it was like a few wrestling knockoffs,
Mhm.
A few bits here and there and everywhere. So
Yeah, cool.
most of it was I would say, but it's all behind there. It's all gourmet,
God.
Yeah.
which is similar to them lines, these small lines.
What's
Oh,
that?
that's cool.
Gourmet.
Making Big Baz?
Gourmet, you could kind of see gourmet
Like
as like a more modern battle beast, isn't it?
Oh, that's cool.
That's crazy, isn't it, Pete?
There's a new video coming out, but it's beyond all the turtle stuff. It's all the old gourmet stuff, and it's a load of gourmet stuff. So I picked up a load of gourmet mainly, and a load of little figures and that sort of stuff.
As I've always said, I think
Right
the gourmet always reminds you of like the battle beast because the way that they're the characters and that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
You guys' collections put me to shame. I've got nothing on my back wall.
Just for the nostalgia, I do have some battle beasts, but no other rub signs are missing on them now.
I'm the same, Pete.
That's all right, Pete. It's just good to see you.
You come on sometimes and you see some of these collections behind people, you feel like you're a bit naked when there's nothing behind you, don't you? You're like, ooh.
Look at my naked wall. My naked wall.
That is a lovely cream color you have.
Yeah.
I think it's like
Looks like me and PJ are in the match in prison. He's in cell B, I'm in cell C. So look at that there, Dave. Sorry, what was that?
Yeah, bring it back now. Now that you're large.
That looks like something like from Power Rangers, doesn't it?
Power
Rangers, doesn't it?
With something like that, I got all the little figures and play sets and all sorts for me.
Speaking of Titan, did you see Titan or Megator while you were over there?
Yes, I sent you a picture. I sent you the picture and the price.
That's what. Okay, that was you. I was trying to remember. You know, slept since then.
You did ask. One person had them.
Yep, they are not cheap.
You know,
I know.
To be honest, the guy knows what he's got, and the guy knows exactly what he's got.
Yep.
If you watch the Leicester Vintage Toy guy, Leicester Vintage Toys, you know when the guy goes round to their warehouse underground.
Yes. Yeah.
Him.
Okay. Yeah, he knows what he has.
There
was one at the.
Oh, sorry, Pete. Sorry, Pete.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to ask Peaky about his, it's Christmas. I like a love story. What's his love story then? Who's this new girlfriend?
So we worked together and we were just like, do you know what?
Is she an elf?
No.
I mean, that is a legit question, Pete.
No, she's not an elf. No, she's a fair bit younger than me, but
so like
Cindy
Lou Who, since you're the Grinch.
Yes, Cindy Lou Who. You got that. You got it in one. But no, like I don't usually date people from work, but I don't usually date people that I work with just because you break up. It's just awkward.
Yeah,
and...
awkward.
Yeah,
but we're barely on the same shifts at work. We see each other maybe once. Well, only like in a week.
So it's not it's not a thing.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I was like, you know what? I've got a bit of a thing for her. So I was like, you know what? I decided asked her out, and she said, yeah. So
there you go. Thing, right? You don't.
Where did you go on your first date?
That's how we met at PGM.
It took a
time. We're gonna have our first official date when we both get paid on the 29th. We're gonna go to the cinema.
Nice.
PGM
and McDonald's.
He's going to pull the old. You're not going to pull the old popcorn trick, are you, Peaky?
I invented the popcorn trick, Si.
Why,
Oh,
Chris,
good,
just
good.
again, you mentioned
Hope
like
it goes
movie
over, yeah.
pictures and that. What's your thoughts on this new Netflix series, the movie that's coming out tomorrow, that Rebel Moon?
For
Oh,
me,
Rebel
Intrigued.
I know it's got.
Yeah.
It was touted for Star Wars a few years back, and it was one of them stories when Disney took over Star Wars. They went round to everybody and said, "Write something for Star Wars. Let's see what's good." And they did this Rebel Moon for it, and Disney sort of said, "Thanks, but no thanks." But for this to be took away, completely stripped of all Star Wars connection, and then re-released, says to me this must be something special. Now, if it
Yeah,
is something special, the way Disney Star Wars is going, I think they're going to get a kick in the arse. Do you know what I mean?
No, I'm
I'm
kind of
gonna
looking
give it a
forward to
chance.
it. Like, as Scuba says, I'm intrigued because the trailer that I've seen, it does look quite interesting.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
sometimes Zack
intrigued by it.
Snyder's known for his vision, isn't he? He's more of a. It's like what was that one called with the schoolgirls in it? Sucker Punch.
Sucker Punch.
There's more to the vision of Zack Snyder than his Batman versus Superman and his Justice League. You remember the visions? He's a beautiful movie
The only
maker.
thing that's,
I thought you were referring to Schoolgirls 5, Si.
Schoolgirls 5, Trium's Return.
the thing about this Rebel Moon
Let's
is
not
that,
have that discussion, boys. Not go there.
the thing about the Rebel Moon is that
It's
there's already
so.
merchandise out for it. So this is what I was wondering: is this going to be good? Because it's not often that Netflix will have a movie and then they'll do merchandise for that movie, unless it's something that's gone a book kind of thing, like He-Man or whatever. It's unusual.
What the trailer says to me, it looks amazing. What I've seen, it
What?
looks amazing.
Yeah.
It
I mean,
does.
Yeah, it really
I'm
does.
excited it's Netflix. Like, oh, thank God.
I'm also.
Who'd think you'd say that?
Also, we've got what else we got dropping tomorrow? We've got episode 1 of season 2 of Marvel's What If on Disney Plus.
Well, I enjoyed that.
That was
first
pretty
season.
decent.
Yeah.
That's
I
we
didn't-
got.
I
Yeah,
just
they're
finished
doing-
Loki.
we've
Hey,
got
I did
Stu.
like
9
Loki.
We've got 9 episodes, and they're doing an episode a day. So we've got 9 days of Marvel's What If.
By the way, nice to meet you, Dave.
Nice to
You
do
guys
that.
have never met
No,
face to
I know Pete.
Cyberly?
Dave. So
We've been on
Cool.
a couple. We've been on a couple of streams together, Pete.
yeah. So
I'm thinking, have I? Well, not, I can't remember.
Truth is, PGM, Dave's quite special, so we're kind of keep him away from you for a bit. So, you know, that's what it is.
Simon's
we've
just
all
weird in the
about
middle.
you.
Simon's completely weird. Pete's just like the big guy of the group. The Grinch is the Grinch, comedian. Baz is the quiet one. What's the matter?
He's the Scottish one. He's the Scottish one.
We sound like the male spy skills,
Yeah,
don't
well,
we?
Gab says the Rebel Moon toys were selling out. And I've
Yeah.
seen some of the like promo pictures of them, and the figures do look quite nice.
I haven't seen any.
Hey, I'll tell you what, right? Gap's a top guy. I had him on my channel last week.
He's a good lad, Gap, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he gets in there, doesn't he? He gets in there like the Gap, you know.
Yeah, he gets right in there. Like herpes.
That's what she said.
What's Jonathan saying? Jonathan saying Dave is the owner of the only.
Stuff of legends.
But yeah,
I'm going bigger next year. But
Are
not
you
Star
Toy
Wars.
Fair this year, Dave? Are you selling at the Toy Fair? Are you just coming this time round?
I don't know because I'm on holiday a couple of days, but I get back off holiday, so I don't know if I'm doing it yet.
Oh, just turn up then. Don't bother setting all up. Just because Pete's coming in every
I'm-
Just
At
hang
the
out.
moment, I put myself more into another convention I'm doing, which is costing me a hell of a lot of money to do another convention.
What's up, they gone?
So it all depends how
God.
that goes. I'm putting everything
No.
into that one first.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Go
come
back
hang
to
out.
What's the gap?
You doing Echo?
Sold out.
You sold out. You couldn't get in.
Never got it.
I believe it.
Well, I'm off to Echo this year, so that bodes well then, really, for that. Because the last one, I didn't go to the last one. I went to the one before that. And I did think it was quite good in the sense of like, because the one before was really full. It was full of stalls and it had loads of mint stuff in it. And there was a couple of things I said, when I go back to Echo, I'll pick them up. Because I was on a train and stuff from Blackpool. There was a model I wanted. And it was this speeder bike. And it was just absolutely beautiful. And the guy only wanted 50 quid for it. And honestly, it was a 2-foot model. It was just, you've seen it, Dave, when we were there. Beautiful speeder bike. And I said, I don't really want to take that home on the train. I said, but what I'll do is next time I come, I brought my big satchel for it. And he wasn't there. The store wasn't there. So I was a bit like, oh. But next time,
gotta grab it when you see it.
When's Echo next year, Si?
What season?
14th of April.
Yeah, it's a week after the toy event. So the toy fair is on the 7th.
Toy fair is the 7th of April, which is the end of Easter holidays. The week after is Echo Base Live.
What toy fair is that?
Toy fair, Peaky. Get onto the toy fair. Everyone's going to be at that toy fair. Everyone. Get there. Be good.
What toy fair is that?
NEC.
It's in Birmingham.
NEC.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll see what I can do.
Just look for Harry Potter toy fairs.
I'm meant to be going to Germany and the Netherlands April, June time next year. So
nice.
Just depends when everyone I'm meeting up over there is free. So I'll try and make either one because I'd love to be able to meet up with some of you guys.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll do a vlog.
The one that everyone's going to, I think, is the NEC Toy Fair. I think Scoop's coming over. Is he?
Yep.
Is Leslie coming over?
Yes, sir.
Are you going to the
We're
toy
a
fair?
package deal.
Pete?
Hell yeah, Peaky. Yep. Oh yeah.
And I'm going to work on Baz coming.
All of you can feature in a Peaky vlog. There you go.
That'd be cool.
Get to be on my channel.
Yeah.
We can do all kinds of cameos, where we're like.
Mind you, Pete, you can actually charge Peaky for being in that video.
No, that's a different kind of video.
Next year. Main one's for next year for me.
Minus celebrity and all. So yeah.
Main ones for me next year is the Toy Fair, and then Echo, and then Dublin Comic Con in August. They're the main three for next year.
I think the main ones.
I've got America, aren't I?
Dublin or Belfast?
I forgot about Joe Fest, Pete. And Joe Fest.
Right. Is it Dublin or Belfast Comic Con?
Dublin. We went last time and we had such a great time, and them Irish lads are just brilliant. So we had such a good time.
I've heard about the Northern Ireland one, which is just outside Belfast, but not the Dublin one.
My cousin Adam, he lives in Belfast, and he tells me about that one. He says it's quite a good one. But the one we went to, Dublin, it was, don't get me wrong, it wasn't the greatest I've ever been to. But again, like everything else, all the Irish lot was so good. And there was,
you said it was
on that you had such a great time. Do you know what I mean? He kind of took us round and, took us to this nice restaurant and stuff called Captain America's, and that was a cool place.
Neat.
At the moment, the only con that I've got really booked in is Portsmouth Comic Con, and that's the 11th and 12th of May.
Mm-hmm.
Portsmouth.
Weird.
So I'm just thinking, I was just swimming them, Peaky, because I'm sure I've just watched a Comic Con at Portsmouth. I'm sure I've just seen one on YouTube. You know, when you flick through and you start watching all different cons. I'm sure.
Yeah, there was one this year. And I'm going to be heading to the one next year. Like I said earlier, I've reached out to the organisers to see if I could do some work for them with promoting and getting some photos and B-roll footage done for their socials and stuff. So.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's the thing where you are.
Get the word out.
And that's what I understand, Picky. It's not easy to get about through the country when you're Portsmouth way, because you're right down the bottom end. So to start getting about like Birmingham and bloody up north and Scotland,
I'm from Berkshire. So for me, getting to like, if I want to go to Birmingham, because I don't drive, that's what, 2-3 trains?
Yeah.
I've got to get a train
to London to NEC. Yeah, 2 trains.
Yeah, so I've got to get a train from mine to like either Reading or London, depending where it stops. Then from London up towards like Birmingham, depending where it stops, and if they have got to change trains halfway up or anything. So it's a bit of a pain for me to get up to Birmingham way, but
yeah, that's it. Where you are, it's awkward, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Oh
there's
yeah,
no
I
chance
don't remember there that mental Barbie fan. There was this guy outside. He had
there's
his
no
Barbie
chance,
hoodie on.
I like they
They
gone. What, like 2 hours, right? Yeah.
Oh, wait,
Like it's
2
so
3
far,
hours?
so far.
It
Oh,
is towards, but we don't mess about us Brits, Pete. We're quick step. We're on the move all the time, and to be driving for 8 hours, we'd be like, I don't think so. Do you know what I mean? That's too long for us Brits.
We can do that.
I just think.
We can do that standing on our heads.
All right. If I
You
have
do,
to put
don't
anyone
you?
on the train,
You do
I
actually,
have
don't you?
to.
Stand on your hands on your head, yeah. There you go.
See, when I go, luckily for me, going to London, it's only an hour on the train for me, so
Yeah.
I can get to London Paddington within 40 minutes to an hour. Like that's a long enough train journey as it is.
Yeah.
Then you got what, another hour to get to Birmingham?
Yeah.
Hour and a half.
Another
Hour
hour
and a half.
and a half.
But you can drink on the train. It's
I don't
awesome.
drink alcohol though.
Well, you could have have a Coke and a smile.
I drink coffee. I drink coffee.
Have a Pepsi Max to keep you going.
Leslie and I tried to drink on the flipping train, and we never got our beer. It was like, what the hell?
Anytime I have to get the train, even if I'm just going to like Reading, which is 30 minutes down the line, I always get a coffee at the train station because train station coffee just hits different.
That's the truth. That it's the law, in it, Peaky. You've got to get a coffee because it's that different taste coffee. It's the law.
Cappuccino before you hop on. Oh.
Yeah.
I wish we had the train system you guys have.
Yeah, really. What's it say, Pete? What does the woman say on the tannoy on the trains?
Do what?
What does the woman say on the tannoy of the trains?
See it, say it, sorted.
You know, all the time. See it, say it, sorted.
I got where
They say that in Welsh, but it's usually spit follows it. So yeah.
Just take that as logic.
You're Blackpool way, ain't you, Si?
I am, yeah. Blackpool.
Yeah, I do want to take a trip and meet some of you guys around the UK at some point.
Oh, you come to Blackpool anytime you want, sunshine.
I'm planning on going to go see Rum in the new year as well.
Yeah, Rum, yeah. But again, Rum will be at the Toy Fair and stuff. You want to try and get up there?
Can you imagine me and Rum together in person?
And about 20 other people you know too. So
I pray for everybody there. I pray for everybody. Bring the Vaseline.
Easy hand, ninja.
He'll like that. Vaseline, he'll like that very much. Yeah.
Any pics, you can't be talking like this. Your new girlfriend might be watching you. So you can't be talking like this. You might be like, oh my God, what my Saturday's going to mean earlier.
Or you haven't had that conversation that you're like,
she
I'm
doesn't
also on YouTube.
She doesn't know about the YouTube stuff yet.
What? Is that you're gonna bring that up over dinner?
I'm easing it into what I'm like outside.
That's going to be an interesting conversation, Chris. How are you going to explain that you have a room full of robots?
Yeah. Fuck, how am I going to explain that? She's 19. She can deal with it.
Oh,
this is what I use for my sexual escapades. Is my robots. Yeah.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Domo.
She's 19. She can deal with it.
Try to explain to her that you have a room full of toys. That might be a weird conversation.
No, that's
could
the
be
other
into
room.
it.
That's
Either
the
way.
other room. That's
Either
the
way.
basement.
God.
So I can't believe me that it's Christmas on Monday. I've still not got Christmas yet at all. I just haven't. I just can't. I don't know. As the years go on, I just get less and less Christmassy me.
Oh, you've seen that, Chris?
Yeah, picking Rum would be like Gorgon Hardy, comedy guy. Yeah, we would get out into some shenanigans.
What's up, Mike?
And I've just seen Gap's comment. I'm not 32. Get it right. I'm 30. I'm not that old yet.
I thought you were 12.
Robbing the cradle.
Our daughter's 14 because Bassy was 13 last year.
I thought you were like 25.
No, I'm 30.
30.
30. And I'm going out with someone 11 years younger than me.
Chris is the baby of the group tonight.
I'm the baby of the group all the time.
It's true.
Actually, Peaky's the one with the 19-year-old girlfriend, which makes him the man of the group. Which makes him a lot more man than what we're doing.
Yeah, my Sadie's not doing anything for me.
If you want notes on how to get a younger bird, just hit me up.
Yeah, I think that's it. We'll start taking notes on Peaky from now on.
He's got a new book coming out. How to land a younger bird.
How to land a younger bird. I'll do it in audiobook as well. It'd be me reading it.
Audiobook.
Really? Yeah, so it's again exciting for Christmas, and I don't really.
I suppose it starts like that, does it, Peaky? It was a dark, steamy night.
Yeah.
Steamy.
Exactly how it
What did you say? 1987.
Steamy.
Red Shoe Diaries. Steamy nights. What's next? Fruit from the fridge.
Banana.
Yeah, no, I'm the same, Shab. I don't know if it's because I work in retail for 10 years now. I just don't enjoy Christmas that much.
The customers ruin it for you, though. I've seen it in shops this year again. I see it every year. How they speak to people in them shops is unreal, mate.
That, and we see, like, working in retail, you see the Christmas stock in the summer. Like, you see Christmas start coming into the stockroom in summer.
Yep.
Like, at that point, you just go, oh, fuck's sake. Like, here we go again. Like, shit.
It's mad, isn't it? They get bad-tempered in B&Ms, bad-tempered in Home Bargains, bad-tempered in bloody Asda. It's mad. And I'm like, why do you have to talk to people like this when they're working hard? You can see it. There's this lad today, and he's quite a big lad, and he's working away hard, and he should have heard this Karen with him. I was like, leave the... She's like, oh, ain't nobody on the till. I was like, oh my, just leave the lad alone, you know what I mean? Yeah.
See, that's the one thing I like, is that at work, I haven't been trained on the tills. I've been there a year now, and I haven't been trained on the tills. So I'm just...
Because you're not stupid. That's because you don't want to go on the tills.
Yeah,
if I was your boss now, I'd be saying to you, listen, you've been here a year. By now, you should be knowing these tills inside out. This is what your boss is saying to you, but you're giving it all, because you just don't want to be stuck on that till, do you?
No, I don't like going on till. I don't like till work. I enjoy being on the shop floor, filling the shelves, because I'm quick at it. I'm good at a cage has roughly about 40 boxes on it, so we say cases. I can get a cage done in an hour. So in a 4 or 5 hour shift, that's 4 or 5 cages done.
That's huge.
Like,
but Chris, I'm pretty sure the bit sure the one that says I'll do the toy aisle, because you want to see what they're actually putting out. So
no, I don't enjoy doing the toy
I'll do it,
because it's usually an absolute pigsty of a mess. I like doing like the normal brown boxes, just like everyday stock.
That's the thing with That's the thing with Home Bargains, is that the way they put the stuff out. It's a customers, man. It's meant to go into that bit, and then it's where at the other end, and I've actually noticed in my B&Ms, folk are now starting to hide stuff.
Yeah, they do. I've noticed it at our page as well.
They'll hide it, but if you're a lucky twat like me, then you find it and then you buy it. And then you go, fuck you.
Or if you're the twat like me that works there and knows that people hide toys in places.
Yeah.
You find them and then you go and put it back.
I'm going to say, I think common sense tells you to collector check the back, because that's where somebody will always put one. Yeah. Like, you don't need to, you just do
that. See, especially when they were doing the Super 7, the Ultimates, somebody actually done that with the Krang. I just happened to move something. It's like,
wait a minute,
that's coming home with me.
Yeah, mine.
I did order that Super
Say the
7
same
Megatron
for-
today.
You say the same for perverts when they shop in the bra and knickers section. You know, you hide it in the back.
That's what Peaky just says. He's looking for stashed toys. No worries, ma'am.
That's where I've seen PGM before. Hanging around the bra section at Primark. I knew it. I'd seen you before.
Yeah, that's me.
Just
Just
picking out something nice for the holidays. Can't see the line, can you? Side?
Dave's like, get me back to Italy, for Christ's sake, get me back to Italy.
I'm
The last month
it's
and a
funny
half.
'cause I'm actually I'm gonna call it a night here. So
That's
Well, have a
all
nice Christmas, won't you,
just
pal?
about hitting the 2 hours anyway, Chris. So we'll
yeah,
go through
have
them.
a nice Christmas, you guys, and I'll if I don't see
See you,
you
mate.
before the new year, have a good new year as well.
You too, Chris.
See you guys, and
Take care, pal.
like I
See you later.
like I
Merry
said
Christmas.
earlier, I'm on a content break until the new year anyway, just so I can
Cool.
spend time with the family.
Yep.
Nothing's getting posted, but I am recording videos each day just so I've got.
Chris is going to be doing his Christmas present opening. Like, look where I go. Ooh.
No, I'm not. I was thinking about doing a Christmas Day vlog, but I was like, actually, no, I can't be bothered. I don't think I don't think my family want to end up like being in a vlog and stuff like that. So maybe one year I'll do one. But yeah, no, I'm recording videos daily, ready for the new year to just start releasing them. But I'm not releasing anything until then. So
Cool.
Just gives me time to spend it with the fam.
Yep. Enjoy the holidays.
Yeah.
Don't be
Somewhat.
stressed.
I'm always stressed, Pete.
I'm
I'm always stressed.
You can't be stressed. You're dating a new hot, Mrs. You're good.
I'm stressed every day when it is, even when it's not Christmas. My life is a mess.
Your life is a mess.
Yeah.
Your life's a mess. Me and him are in prison.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll see you guys later.
See ya.
Take care, Chris. All the best,
Hey,
pal.
Happy New Year.
Hey, Piggy. Have a good Christmas.
Number 5. Yeah, we've been on for 2 hours, haven't you, Baz, tonight?
Yep.
Show going.
Well, I done a later one just so like Scuba and Pete and all that can kind of jump on. It's no point doing it earlier when it's just the time difference.
Yeah.
Kind
Time
of
difference.
messes us up when we want to chat to each other, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But
It's
everyone
okay for me.
hopefully everybody has a nice Christmas and all that
Yeah.
and a new year. But
Definitely. Right back
hopefully
at you.
we'll have a chat over the Christmas period.
You know
Well,
it.
yeah. There's ESR tomorrow night, which we'll be probably in and
Yeah.
out on. Then there's Action
Mhm.
Pop Dad's Pop tomorrow night, which we'll be in and out on.
Yep.
Then me and Connor's got a stream on his channel on the 28th, which is us talking about the top 5 figures of the year. Which,
Cool.
me and John have been saying, that is a lot harder than what you think. This year, when you look, there has been some brilliant figures released. It really has been.
Yeah, I did have an idea for a video on a / short. Is like, what was my 5 best pickups this year? But
Yes.
it's always when you think about it, you think that and that. But when you actually look at the stuff that you bought, and it's like, wait a minute, what? You can't.
Yeah.
What about that? Oh, that. Yep.
Yeah. So what I've ended up doing, I've ended up like at the start of the year, I've been putting a lot of things up for Twitter at the start and stuff. So I've been flicking through it, like, like at the start of the year, what did I buy? Because everything goes in storage here for us moving next year. But I'm
See, I was
like,
gonna do
there's so much good stuff.
top 5. I was going to do a top 5 charity shop pickup,
There
You
you
should
go.
do, Baz.
right?
Yeah.
And I was kind of looking at some of the stuff that I've picked up, but sometimes it's hard because was it last month or the month before? I picked up those 2 vehicles from a certain toy line that me and Scuba enjoy, and then a few months before that, I picked up the figure.
What?
Yeah.
Hasbro, is it? Hasbro.
Action Force. Vintage Action Force for
Hasbro.
That's right. You got that Hasbro cough. Gets in your chest.
But as I say, you say it's like, what would I put? Would I put that at number one, or would I put that at number one? Yeah, it's not easy when you think about it. It's like, I picked them. I could pick that, and that. But it's like, what do you put as your main?
Yeah, the mega.
You can always put it 1.1 and 1.2, 1.3, 1.4.
That wasn't hard for me because I knew what my number one is. I've known what that was all year. So I was like, that's my number one. But it was number 4. I was like, because there must have been still in my head now about 30 that keeps coming around that I've got to narrow down to 4. Well,
that's hard.
It's tougher than you think.
At the minute, my number one item, and it wasn't an item that I bought, it was an item that I got given to me last month.
I bet size number 1 figure is Elvira with a big, you know.
You see what I mean, Pete? I didn't even think of that figure. That's what I mean. That's a great figure. And I didn't even think
is a great
of that.
figure.
If I was to do a,
yeah, cheers, Pete. Thanks, Pete.
if I was to do one, that would probably be at the top of the list. But this is kind of more sentimental than anything else, and saying that kind of knows why.
Yeah, it's a great figure, that.
Mandarin.
Wow.
Well, you see, Baz, I can't put that hop toy up of mine that I've just got because it's figures of this year. What was the best figure of the year? So because that's like 4 or 5 years old now, that hop toy, I can't really use that because it's not a figure of this year. So
yeah, 2023.
there has been a lot of figures out.
If you to do that, I would put my 97 Rogue and my 97 Storm into mines. Because those figures are.
I didn't even think of the X-Men 97 even. You two shut up. I didn't even think of that either.
I'd probably also put the Tekken figures that I picked up as well, but I don't know if that was this year they come out or if that was last year.
That was earlier this year, wasn't it?
Oh, please say it was last year.
No, it's this year.
No. It was, yeah, it was
They
this
were
year.
great, weren't they? Them Game Dimension Tekken figures, so the 2 that are out so far.
You don't forget about Indiana Jones as well. You had all the Indiana Jones 6-inch and small 3.5-inch reissues.
Yeah, yeah. Now I have got one of them in my 5. I'm not saying which one. I'll just say she's a Nazi sex worker.
Hope you're not monetized, Baz. You said the N word.
But yeah, there has been a lot out this year when you think about it. What Black Series, Hasbro, Marvel, Mafex, the list goes, Multiverse. When I think of some of the figures alone that I've been like checking back up on that have been out this year, there's been a lot of stuff.
I kind of feel for you being, you know, that you're 99.999 modern. It's like, oh, it's just been a truckload of stuff.
Yeah.
That's hard.
I think the thing is with me with vintage, Pete, is that I've still got all my stuff from being a kid.
Yeah.
So because of that, I don't really necessarily need to pick up on vintage. Like the past couple of things, again, thanks to Andy Lemire with the vintage carded, Biker Scout and Weequay. There was only like the Skiff Lando Skiff to go. They were my 3 favourite 3, but I'd see that as like something to get in, not more as like buying vintage if they'll have me in. I just think because I've got most of my annuals, my books, and my dinky toys and my figures, I just don't look at vintage necessarily.
Yeah, they are. They're 2023.
Dinky toy. That's what she said.
They were this year, weren't they? Them, yeah. Oh no. It's mad. This list, you just can't think straight with it.
So have you counted in Pee Wee Herman?
Which one's that? No, that's good because that's not out here yet.
All right. Okay.
It's still on pre-order. So, but again, it's only figures that we've picked up. What the 5 figures of the year that we've picked up.
Cy came into tonight like he's like, right, I've already got it figured out, easy peasy, and now he's starting to sweat bullets and double think himself.
Yeah, because that X-Men Storm, that 97 Storm, is up there on my list. That 97 Storm is a great figure. I love it. So
just one quick question, Cy. How many girls are in your top list?
How many girls? Probably 4 out of 5. I like lady figures. No, they're not. It's hard. Like I said, I'm not giving anything away because it's Connor's show on the 28th. But
that'll be cool.
Be interesting to see what the other lads come up with as well.
Bright Action Figure channel. Bright Action Figures.
It's on Connor's Fuller's Figures.
Yeah, Fuller's Figures.
There's me, there's Brian, there's Jono, and there's Connor. So it will be interesting because them 4 buy basically what I buy. Outside of the G.I. Joe that I don't buy, it will be interesting to see, what the others come up with as well. What were their 5? Because me and Jono have been talking about it this week, and Jono's like, I know what you mean. He said, I can't get down it myself. Like, you exchange one for another all the time, and then you're sitting with people, and you mention another 3, and you're like, start again.
How's Jonathan going to show his? How's Jonathan going to show his? He doesn't show his face, does he?
Well, I said that.
Well, you can set up a little.
We're submitting pictures into Connor because I said that to Connor as well. What Jono did me a favour actually in his such Pete, because again, I get my stuff out, it's sat around for a couple of weeks, then it's put in a box and it's away till we move. So a lot of stuff from the start of the year I won't be able to get my hands on anyway, and I don't really fancy going through a load of boxes to find it. So I said to Jono, I'll do the same. I'm going to submit my pictures instead. It'll be a lot easier to
all right.
Yeah, flash them up.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I had my list done in 5 minutes. Did you?
Yeah.
It took me ages. It took me ages. And like I said, I've just thought again tonight. Now I'm going to have a revisit, I think.
Elvira figure and was what Ben said.
The Christmas one isn't out here yet, which annoyed me because I wanted to get it in for Christmas. And they said it was out in December, but I think it's going to be January.
Wasn't the black dress one out? It was the black dress one out.
Yeah, the black and the red dress. So they've both been out and gone. I'm proud of them are here. I just like that figure a lot. I think it's a cool figure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, interesting. Interesting.
Well, I've got a show on Saturday night with JJ with top 5 movies of our favorite movies. So that'll be on
Christmas Eve.
Yeah. And I've got ZS. I'll be guesting with all you lot, some of you lot, on ZSR.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. So looking forward to that because I'll be discussing musicals with Matt and ZSR crew.
Yeah. Oh, he loves the musical, Matt, doesn't he? He loves it.
Shabby's in the chat probably saying, "Yeah, they go."
No, that's really love it. Does love musicals because me and Mark were brought up on them. My mum's a massive big musical fan. We've watched it all all the musicals. So Mark could actually have a good discussion on that with you. He could.
Yeah. Well, because we've got a couple of musicals we did here in New Zealand, which I could probably add to that.
So have you got anything coming up, Scuba, before the end of the year, or?
Actually, we do. Chasing 80s Toys is going to be dropping our holiday special tomorrow, I believe, on Friday. I think that's what Chris said. He's got it all edited up. I watched it before I hopped on. I'm not going to tell you. I won't spoil it. But Jeff Parker is back, baby. He's in it, so it's all 3 of us. And
special appearance by Jeff Parker.
Hopefully, he's working like a dog. I'm I'm happy to see him, to take him whenever we can have him. But you know what? He works like a dog, and then family next. Working like a dog. Been working like a dog. I wonder who sang that.
Sorry, guys.
We got that dropping.
Nice. Well, as Sai and Pete says, is that ZSR tomorrow, so a lot of you will probably be popping in and out, kind of thing. So
yep, that's always fun.
It's always fun to catch up with you guys as well.
Yeah, cool. And like for all of us, we'll have a good Christmas and stuff, and obviously pass for yourself. You make the best of it as you can and everything, and have a really nice Christmas and stuff. And we all do, really.
I'll speak to you later about something, Sai, but I don't like to say on this kind of thing, but I'll let you and Scuba and that kind of know soon if you are available in a couple of hours when you use. I don't know if you are doing your chat as usual kind of thing. I'll make sure.
Listen, if you give the group
Yep.
room when you want, I'm free for the weekend now. That's me off now and everything. Nothing to do now.
Yeah,
I
I have
just
to
want
work tomorrow,
thanks
but
to everybody in the chat
I'm always here as well, so I'm always here.
for joining us in your usual Thursday night discussions.
Yeah.
Thanks for everybody that's popped on. Thanks to everybody that's kind of sent some nice wishes, and I appreciate all the stuff, because I've went through a kind of shitty month so far, and it's going to get worse. I do appreciate all you guys. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be here, kind of thing. These are kind of the ones that keep pushing me and keep telling me to do
we love
things.
you, pal.
Yeah, that's what we're here for, kid.
As I say, everyone have a awesome Christmas, and we'll see everybody in the new year.
Yeah.
Yep. Happy Christmas.
Yep. Merry Christmas,
care.
everybody.
See you all later.
See you, man.